So, welcome back. Last week's episode ended very chaotically, but since I had gone ahead and gotten everything rebuilt, I wanted to make a short thing just kind of showing you while I'm still flying and creative before I switch back into survival and start replaying, or start actually playing the game again. So I'm going to start here with the area that really didn't lose much. The main thing it lost was this. And so I have rebuilt it. This is, I believe, pretty much exactly the way that it was. It's just a little in. I don't quite know why exactly I get vaguely Asian vibes from it, but I do. Maybe it's little, like, wings out there. I don't know. But I purposely built it short so that we could still see when I built the castle from this window. But all it is just two little rooms with a bed in it. And I'm probably going to transport villagers into it. Probably one will be the mending villager, and then I don't know which one the other one will be. But just to start getting the villagers out of my house because they're loud. I did some work lighting up in this area, so you'll see the carpet is now just covering up sea lanterns so that this room is a little bit brighter. I have the random sea lantern here to help brighten up the inside, and I did a lot of kind of hiding my light sources in this area around the cave, so I put a lot of glow berries around. I have lanterns. Kind of see them hiding here. There's also, probably here. Yeah, one there. And I have some like dotted around in the water, so this area is a lot brighter now without having too many visible light sources. This is something that I want to do with all of my builds, except for obviously this one, because this one's all crowned, but a lot of the ones out here are going to be floating. So I want to use chains, and when it gets to at least the castle, it'll probably be big enough that I have to figure out how to build chains rather than just use this kind of chain. And then I had the dripstone falling from it so that it looks like it's kind of been here for a while, like we are established. We are not a falling apart civilization, but we are. This is the new zombie spawner area. And actually, it's pretty much the same in here. I know out here is going to be a little bit different. I did away with the copper line that was here. It was annoying more than it was helpful. So, and I put a trapdoor there instead of the slab. But I like it. I think it works pretty cool. And my general idea with this is basically that this is an area. I'm going to turn down audio a little bit more. My general idea with this is that it was basically an area where I can expand the design up above if I want to. So, in terms of, I guess, like a story or lore behind this area, is basically that some sailing civilization came down, ended up down here, found the spawner, found all of these geodes, and decided to take advantage of it and docked up above. So, and then they built this little room as kind of an extension of the ship. So right now I just have the little room down here. I haven't built the ship up top, but I tried to give it kind of a mixture of a cabin-y feel like under a like you would see as part of a ship, very woody, and then mix it in with the amethyst and copper that they would have been finding back here. The idea is that this would be probably the bottom under deck of a ship. So that is on my to build list. I did not get to it yet. So then this is the other area that I was working on. So I rebuilt the Guardian Farm, but again looks a little bit different. I wanted to see whether putting the soul sand down here would make it more efficient. I don't know that I've really been able to test that, but I was just curious, and so the soul sand is more sunk down in this version. And I just have my villagers and my zombie boy over here. I did not look up here. I have my ladder, but this time I put on trapdoors, and I have 2 AFK platforms up here. So this one is specifically for the iron farm, because if I AFK all the way up there for the Guardian farm, I don't get any output from the iron farm. So if I need iron, this is where I go, and the Guardian farm will still have some output, but not as efficient as if I was all the way here. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but it works pretty well either way. And then here I just have, a little bed and a chest in here. And I would like to build something here. I was originally thinking of ships again, just because it's on the water, but I feel like I might be able to be a little bit more creative. So I also lost all of this part in the nether. So I had to rebuild it. I went with prismarine these prismarine bricks, just so that it's very obvious kind of what this is. Like what it is in terms of like what purpose it serves. I have this all set up, and these are set to automatically filter. As I was building this, it was just going to be a box, but I started to I had to jut things out to hide this part. So I was doing all of it in these prismarine bricks, and then when I was flying over here, I'm like, it kind of looks like a fish. So I just gave it a little eye out of the dark prismarine, and actually let's wait and start that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I attempted to give my fish a little derpy tail, which, I don't know, it's not good by any means. I recognize that it is not a great fish, but I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. So that's kind of just a little walk around of where things are at after everything got corrupted last episode, which I think the video actually got corrupted when I posted it on YouTube too, so not just my world got corrupted, but the video did too. So that's part of why I just kind of wanted to show where things are at. And I'm going to cut it there because this took, if I'm being honest, longer than I expected to recover from. And there's been a lot of work going on the past 2 weeks. If you don't live in the Midwest, there's a big snowstorm going on right now. So I am actually working from home, which helped in terms of being able to do this because I don't have to spend an hour in the car 3 days a week. But I am happy with where it's at. I'm going to disapprove. So I am only able to use commands right now because I opened a LAN world. I had to use that hack in order to switch into creative and all that. So, just to prove that this is, I'm done with creative mode. And now out of it. Now I'm in spectator mode. I can read survival. There we go. So, I am back into survival, and next episode we'll just keep playing like normal. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those things that you all already know about. And next episode, we'll be back to regularly scheduled Minecraft.